Hey James, hope you're well, mate. So I've just been finished up playing around with all the ActiveCampaign integrations. I set up a whole completely new funnel. So I just duplicated the one that we're working on that is connected all up to Campaign Monitor as to not disrupt anything there. So the ActiveCampaign one, I've just built out a completely new funnel, and then once this is all set up and connected, I can just switch over the URLs so we don't have to change anything on the front end of the ads. But basically, I just wanted to run you through how it's set up. So it's very similar to Campaign Monitor in the way that we have our lists. So obviously, we have the separation and divorce guide that's going out. So anyone who opts in on the landing page, exactly the same process that's happening currently. So they go through to this list, which I've landed on it, and I have received the email, pretty sure. So yep, I've got the email there, that's cool. So that's working. And then once I fill out the second form, which has these questions here, that's also populating. Now the additional thing, and it looks like I can see that you've already set up deals, which in the pipeline, which is really cool. So what I've also done is, if anyone fills out that second step form, so with the questions relating to these ones here, so do you want to know what proportion of your assets you will retain if you separate? Do you want to know the arrangements can be made for your children? Do you want to understand the process of divorce? So once these three questions are answered on that additional second step page, that automatically enrolls them into that pipeline that you've set up as the first deal. So you can see here, that's automatically put me in. So then the girls over at VSL, the call center, they can jump in. They'll be able to look at this and go, okay, so Simon's downloaded that. Pick up his my information, get my phone number here, and any of the other details that they need. Once they make the call with me, depending on what it is, they can update they can update notes. So there it is. Sorry, it was just getting cut off on the bottom of my page. I couldn't see it. So they can add a note in there. So they can add a task or a note, or they can send an email. And then obviously they can move that person up the list. And we can add different automated emails at each step, based on whatever the stage is of that current lead, all the way up until when they've booked in. So that's all good. And I've also just had a little look as well at the integrations with calendars. So we can, I don't know what email client you guys would use over there, if it's Outlook or if it's like a G Suite with a Google Calendar. But we can set up a Google Calendar integration as well. So once someone or a lead gets to a 15-minute appointment, we can add in an integration. So then that will shoot over the information into the representatives or whichever lawyer, their calendar. So whether it's the admin at AF Legal email or whatever it might be. So then we can automatically update their calendar as well with all the new leads that are coming through. So let me know what you think of that process. If there's anything you want to nut out a bit more, you got any other questions, and if you're happy with that, we'll have to brief Gay and Barbara on that as well, so they're up to date with it and they know where to go, how to follow this process. So any questions, just give me a shout, mate, and or if you want to make any changes there, let me know. Thanks.